What is this called in English? Seesaw. What is this called in English? Rocking horse. What is this called in English? Monkey bars. What is this called in English? Skateboard. What is this called in English? Swing. What is this called in English? Merry-go-round. What is this called in English? Jump rope. What is this called in English? Jungle gym. What is this called in English?
What is this called? Palette. What is this called? Easel. What is this called? Canvas. What is this called? Paint brushes.
What is this called? Banana peel. What is this called? Eggshell. What is this called? Watermelon rind. What is this called? Orange rind. What is this called? Apple skin. What is this called? Lemon zest. What is this called? Peanut shell. What is this called? Corn husk. What is this called? Bread crust. What is this called?
What is this called?
Cut.
What is this called?
Burn.
What is this called?
Bruise.
What is this called?
Sunburn.
What is this called?
Sprain.
What is this called?
Swelling.
What is this called?
Scratch.
What is this called?
Numbness.
What is this called?
Dislocation.
What is this called?
What is this called in English? Kettle. What is this called in English? Ladle. What is this called in English? Frying pan. What is this called in English? Tray. What is this called in English? Funnel. What is this called in English? Mug. What is this called in English? Plate. What is this called in English? Fork. What is this called in English? What is this called in English? Date. What is this called in English? Watermelon. What is this called in English? Tomato. What is this called in English? Cabbage. What is this called in English? Carrot. What is this called in English? Potato. What is this called in English? Beetroot. What is this called in English?
What is this called?
Star fruit.
What is this called?
Cacao.
What is this called?
Mangosteen.
What is this called?
Jackfruit.
What is this called?
Papaya.
What is this called?
Passion fruit.
What is this called?
Durian.
What is this called?
Salak.
What is this called?
Tamarind.
What is this called?
What is this called in English? Garbage truck. What is this called in English? Mixer truck. What is this called in English? Haul truck. What is this called in English? Dump truck. What is this called in English? Fire engine. What is this called in English? Delivery truck. What is this called in English? Tank truck. What is this called in English? Mail truck. What is this called in English? Mobile crane. What is this called in English? What is this called in English? Beanie. What is this called in English? Balaclava. What is this called in English? Baseball cap. What is this called in English? Sombrero. What is this called in English? Cowboy head. What is this called in English? Top hat. What is this called in English? Bucket hat. What is this called in English? What is this called? Flip-flops. What is this called? Cleats. What is this called? Oxfords. What is this called? Crocs. What is this called? Sneakers. What is this called? Rubber stamp. What is this called? Envelope. What is this called? Pushpin. What is this called? Paperclip. What is this called? Hole punch. What is this called? Rubber bands. What is this called? Sticky note. What is this called? Binder. What is this called? Stapler. What is this called? What is this called in English? Garbage truck. What is this called in English? Mixer truck. What is this called in English? Haul truck. What is this called in English? Dump truck. What is this called in English? Fire engine. What is this called in English? Delivery truck. What is this called in English? Tank truck. What is this called in English? Mail truck. What is this called in English? Mobile crane. What is this called in English?
Cow meat is called beef. Sheep meat is called mutton. Goat meat is called chivan. Snail meat is called escargot. Deer meat is called venison. Pig meat is called pork. Calf meat is called veal. Chicken meat is called chicken. Buffalo meat is called bison. Lamb meat is called lamb. Duck meat is called duck.
What is this called? Donkey cart. What is this called? Garbage truck. What is this called? Limousine. What is this called? Scooter. What is this called? Fire truck. What is this called? Tram. What is this called? Mixer truck. What is this called? Rickshaw. What is this called? Tractor. What is this called? Motorbike. What is this called? Write in comment. What is this called? Sewing machine. What is this called? Pin cushion. What is this called? Thimbles. What is this called? Mannequin. What is this called? Bobbin. What is this called? Needle. What is this called? Seam rippers. What is this called? Thread. What is this called? Measuring tape. What is this called? What is this called? Corn. What is this called? Cold sore. What is this called? Rash. What is this called? Sunburn. What is this called? Callus. What is this called? Ulcer. What is this called? Sty. What is this called? Portable speaker. What is this called? Microphone. What is this called? Tripod. What is this called? Podium. What is this called? Headphone. What is this called? Extension cord. What is this called? Projector. What is this called? Amplifier. What is this called? Plug. What is this called? Power bank. What is this called? Write in comment. What is this called in English? Traffic cone. What is this called in English? Manhole. What is this called in English? Drain. What is this called in English? Pothole. What is this called in English? Crosswalk. What is this called in English? Roundabout. What is this called in English? Road stud. What is this called in English? Traffic light. What is this called in English? Speed pump. What is this called in English?
What is this called? Charger. What is this called? USB cable. What is this called? Power bank. What is this called? Socket. What is this called? Power strip. What is this called? Wire. What is this called? Extension cord. What is this called? Switch. What is this called? Plug. What is this called? Circuit breaker.
What is this called in English? Vitiligo. What is this called in English? Polydactyly. What is this called in English? Write in comment.
What is this called? Comb. What is this called? Dewlap. What is this called? Hook. What is this called? Talons. What is this called? Beak. What is this called? Trunk. What is this called? Udder. What is this called? Hump. What is this called? Wattle. What is this called? Tail. What is this called? Plume. What is this called? Gills. What is this called? What is this called? Loopy. What is this called? Spiral. What is this called? Zigzag. What is this called? Perpendicular. What is this called? Curved. What is this called? Parallel. What is this called? Infinity. What is this called? Horizontal. What is this called? Vertical. What is this called? Question mark. What is this called? Write and comment. What is this called? Plunger. What is this called? Toilet paper. What is this called? Bathtub. What is this called? Hair dryer. What is this called? Razor. What is this called? Sponge. What is this called? Tissues. What is this called? Soap. What is this called? Comb. What is this called? What is this called? SIM ejector tool. What is this called? Phone holder. What is this called? Flash drive. What is this called? Webcam. What is this called? SIM card. What is this called? Phone case. What is this called? Charger. What is this called? Digital camera. What is this called? Router. What is this called? What is this called?
Printer.
What is this called?
Scanner.
What is this called?
CPU.
What is this called?
DVD.
What is this called?
Mobile phone.
What is this called? What is this called in English? Coriander. What is this called in English? Bitter gourd. What is this called in English? Write in comment. What is this called in English? Bat. What is this called in English? Swallow. What is this called in English? Stork. What is this called in English? Crow. What is this called in English? Hoopoe. What is this called in English? Partridge. What is this called in English? Penguin. What is this called in English? Sparrow. What is this called in English? Kingfisher. What is this called in English? Dragonfly. What is this called in English? Write in comment. What is this called in English? Sink. What is this called in English? Faucet. What is this called in English? Shower. What is this called in English? Bathtub. What is this called in English? Toilet. What is this called in English? Hair dryer. What is this called in English? Slipper. What is this called in English? Towel.
What is this called in English? Giblets. What is this called in English? Chicken wings. What is this called in English? Chicken breast. What is this called in English? Chicken feet. What is this called in English? Comment your answer.
What is this called in English? Armpit hair.
What is this called? Uvula. What is this called? Caruncle. What is this called? Frenula. What is this called? Sty. What is this called? Drool. What is this called? Mustache. What is this called? Sideburns. What is this called? Beard. What is this called? Stubble. What is this called? Soul patch. What is this called in English? Escalator. What is this called in English? Stairs. What is this called in English? Ramp. What is this called in English? Steps. What is this called in English? Elevator. What is this called in English? Moving walkway. What is this called in English? Turnstile. What is this called in English? Baggage carousel. What is this called in English? Bridge. What is this called in English? Write and comment.
What is this called in English? Froth. What is this called in English? Condensation. What is this called in English? Steam. What is this called in English? Spill.
What is this called? Toyota. What is this called? BMW. What is this called? Mercedes. What is this called? IUD. What is this called? Honda. What is this called? Mini. What is this called in English? Mantis. What is this called in English? Snail. What is this called in English? Caterpillar. What is this called in English? Grasshopper. What is this called in English? Ladybug. What is this called in English? Centipede. What is this called in English? Termites. What is this called in English? Moth. What is this called in English? Cockroach. What is this called in English? Dauber. What is this called in English? Write in comment. What is this called in English? Iron. What is this called in English? Flash drive. What is this called in English? Projector. What is this called in English? Headphone. What is this called? Arm pouch. What is this called? Stretcher. What is this called? Inhaler. What is this called? MRI scanner. What is this called? Defibrillator. What is this called? Walker. What is this called? Surgical gown. What is this called? Syringe. What is this called? Thermometer. What is this called? What is this called? Victory. What is this called? I love you. What is this called? Good luck. What is this called? High five. What is this called? Rock on. What is this called? Handshake. What is this called? Slapping. What is this called? Pinching. What is this called? Tickling. What is this called? Squeezing. What is this called? Punching.
What is this called in English? Fanny pack. What is this called in English? Barrel bag. What is this called in English? Backpack. What is this called in English? Briefcase. What is this called in English? Tote bag. What is this called in English? Satchel bag. What is this called in English? Suitcase. What is this called in English? Drawstring. What is this called in English? Half moon bag.
What is this called in English? Shoelace. What is this called in English? Scarf. What is this called in English? Tie. What is this called in English? Bow tie. What is this called in English? Bandana.